Hey everybody. Okay, so they're truly after the bag. Everybody wants a bag. They don't want to go to work and get one, but everybody wants a bag. This here, there have been so many crimes as far as not just stealing people's homes, but also stealing homes to rent. So this here, with these three on the screen, the three suspects, if they had gotten away with it, they would have gotten over what was it, $840,000? $840,000. The good thing is it was a new account. So you know how that's going to go. More than likely, they get the money into the funds, into the new account. And then once they got that money, they go ahead and withdraw it all. Oh, yeah. Withdraw it all and then go ahead and close the account. So for them, they would have been looking at, let's see, 840,000 divided into three. Wow. They'd be looking at a little profit of 280K each. $280,000 off of selling a house that they don't even own. Nothing new. There have been so many horror stories of this happening. I'm just surprised that they're this young. Dusties and Dustinas, they bring drama, fraud, and trauma, the financial implications. And when this happens, here's how it normally goes down. When this happens, guess what occurs? The homeowner may show up and they cannot get access to their home. Oh, it's not easy to unwind it. Keep in mind, they've got the money and they're gone. So then the person that buys a house puts the money up. You bought a house that's now stolen. The homeowner, you can't just call the police. It doesn't work like that. Well, I got my deed. It doesn't work like that. It's all civil. So now the homeowner has to go and hire an attorney. This has happened to a few snowbirds. A homeowner has to go now and hire an attorney and start the legal proceedings. And you are not going to be in your house in 30 days. It's just not going to happen. Meanwhile, this on the screen, the idea is to get the money and get away clean. People feel entitled. You're going to always have people when things, whether times are good or bad, they're going to find a way to try to make some quick money. So they will steal your home. You've seen reports probably of people living in a home and the tile is stolen. Then they post it. People will rent a home, put it up on Craigslist. That's why many want to use a realtor. They'll put up on Craigslist, lease the home out to more than one person. Oh, we need money orders. Cash the money orders in real quick. Or they'll take cash. Or I want some in cash. Then they'll get your check, go to the bank ASAP, a disguise on. That's why some banks, I kid you not, they'll ask people to remove their shades and their hats. People say, oh, some people say, oh, it's discriminatory. No. They want you to do that because what will happen is people do things like this here that they can't get a clear picture. People have gone through the drive-through at banks, I kid you not, make a withdrawal and then say, that's not me. They pull a picture up. It's somebody that looks like them. They got a hat and sunglasses on. They want you to come in sometimes. That's the reason why. And how do I know? Because I ask. When I notice that. So therefore, they've gotten the money. And now guess what happens? They can dispute it. The bank can prove it was them. Guess what? They've already gotten the money, knowing darn well. And now the bank has to go ahead and put the money back in their account. So it's a win-win. Now on to the pickpocket again. They don't want to work. They will come up with any way. I'm telling you, any way not to work. Come up with something. So this is, and pickpocket is so old. It is so very, very old. Someone told me they were out of the country, in Europe, and said they were in some place and it was really crowded. You know, people are sightseeing, and he said he put his hand in his pocket, and it made me laugh. He said he put his hand in his pocket, and he said when he reached into the pocket of his jacket, like on a coat, He said he couldn't believe he already felt a hand. He said it was kind of crowded, so kind of like a lot of people around. And he said a woman's hand was already in his pocket. Because can you imagine you put your hand in your pocket and somebody's hand is already there? And I had to laugh because it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard. I was like, you got to be kidding me. You're kidding me, right? No. So about the purses, just last week, I was speaking with a friend of mine, and it's like, hey, I said, we're call doing the same thing, we're kind of downsizing some things, yada, yada, yada. And so it's his neighbor, and she has a lot of high end things, and we discussed. I said, hey, maybe she could sell them online. And I'm like, hey, what does she, what does she have? Check it out. So she was able to go to, we discussed, you can go to consignment, put everything in a big bag, and you can sell it there. You can put on a consignment, or sometimes they'll buy it and they resell it. Okay. She had just did that and had a pretty good day. She got over $3,000 just for the clothing. Very good. She then had 2 watches in her purse. And the value of the watches, she said, was $5,000 a piece. And she hadn't worn them, so she's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sell these watches. She stopped off at Target. Yeah. And she's like, well, I don't want to leave the watches in the car, so I put them in my purse. What happened? Person walks up to her, upscale area, nice area, walks up to her, and she had a big tote on the side. And the person pretends to, like, as they're walking, to bump into her, like they almost fall. Oh, I'm sorry, I stumbled on you. And you already can guess. I just can't believe it. I was just shocked. I'm like, people get on close to you, kind of back up. So the person walks up to her and, gets real close and pretend to, like, almost falling on you. And they actually, like, grab her like they're trying to hold on. Okay. What do you think Becky did? Put her hands in the purse. And it's like, you got to be kidding me. She grabbed both the watches. Grabbed both the watches. It's like, what are the odds? Didn't get the wallet, but she got $10,000 for the 2 watches. And that's why I said, don't let people get that close to you. Even if you see someone coming close, I do it all the time. And I don't care if somebody is offended. You can be offended all you want. I'll hold mine close to me. Or if you can, get a crossbody and try to have it in the front. But when you have, and I was like, wow, it's like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, that's what the girl did. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What are the chances? It's like, of all things to grab, she must have been pretty good. Reached her hand in the purse and I think she just grabbed something, and it was the watches. And what can you do? And she didn't realize it until she'd already, oh, no, no problem. And so she's already gone into the store. Great. She's already gone into the store and realized the watches are gone when she went to pay for the items. So when I saw the pickpocketing part, I thought, wow, this is what they're doing now. People come up with any way to eat off anyone. They'll do it. So you saw the pickpockets. They didn't look like they had a problem walking. If you can walk, you can work. Don't want to do that. Something quick. So people, please be on the alert. You're buying a house. I would tell you, if you have a realtor, check the barcode and make sure it's valid. Because people will actually set up a dummy office. I'm telling you, they'll get an executive suite or one of those month-to-month offices, and they don't look dinky. They look really nice. If there's a realtor, check that. They should all have for the license some kind of code. Check the person. Make sure who you're meeting with, it checks out. Make sure the number's valid. That's one way. Who you're selling the house from, put the address in for the county records. Who you're dealing with is not the owner. Because you don't want to get stuck in that kind of situation. I'm telling you, you will have to hire an attorney. It's going to be a civil matter. Ergo, here's your retainer. So what if you don't have the retainer? then it's a wash. You've just lost your house. Comes to shopping, ladies, if you can do a crossbody. I just told a friend, I said, no, take a crossbody. I had one purse, was a Chanel bag. I said, no, I'm just going to turn it on the other side. If you're just sometimes running errands, or, just change purses up. But you have to really be careful. It doesn't have to be a holiday. This is where we are. You don't want to make yourself a target. Sometimes just carry a different bag. Well, I like this bag in my app. Sometimes just carry a different bag. Don't make yourself a target. Some things maybe for a special occasion, but that's where we are. We don't want to make ourselves a target. So anyway, thanks for watching. Everybody wants a bag, and they don't want to work for it. Everybody wants a bag. Many people will steal for it. I'm out.